Welcome everyone to College Park, Maryland, and the house has been built by guys from
It rains in Maryland
Maryland Terrapins,
consistently.
to
I think every home game's been a rain game.
A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Indiana Hoosiers taking
Here we go, playing Indiana.
another L this week, the Maryland Terrapins. Free A Sports College Football.
I gotta keep this game.
By a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from
Try to stop them from running up and down the field and try to be safe on offense. Pretty soon it's going to be snowing in Maryland. Maybe we can get some turnovers.
So Indiana's offense will take the field first. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most. And that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
Got it in the middle, it's Cooper. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Leaves it with the back.
There we go, baby.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Off the play fake. Rushes on him.
There we go.
Pressure is effective from the
there
defense.
We go.
They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback.
Giving up sacks,
huh? 1 sack on the day.
All right. Well, they like giving up sacks. We might as well
now a lot of work to do to move the
try to oblige them.
After that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Grabbed in the middle. It's
all right.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Hoosiers decide to punt it away.
All right, the stadium's rocking.
Lock them up close to their goal line. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. The Terrapins offense has its first opportunity of the day. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interested to see how this passing attack works while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him, Palmer.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. And so if he is going to try him, he better have really good timing. He better be very accurate. He better not be late throwing out-breaking routes because this dude will pick him off and take it to the house.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
It's a running room. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
He's going up top. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Martin back to pass. Makes the catch. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
3rd down play from the gun. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Morris. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
To throw, it's Mendoza. Finds his tight end. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. And the Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Well, I'll tell you what, just watching this QB in the run game, he's going to break one. At some point in this game, he's going to break a home run. Defense did a nice job getting him down there, but this guy, I'm telling you, he's just a play away from taking it to the house. Keep letting this guy do his thing.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Try to go with the wide receiver screen. The receiver just can't look it in, and that's unfortunate because I know that's a play that this offense practices over and over all week.
Fields to punt and try to
get that block, dude.
This return, they'll mark it at the 32. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They reached deep in the playbook, used almost all of them, it seemed, Jesse, and still ended up having to punt last time.
And I think on this next drive, David, you can go back to some of the stuff that worked that last drive, too. Find the things that you had success with. You just got to be able to build on it a little bit.
Yeah, and just break that extra tackle, you know, make that extra play, make the guy miss, put a drive together so you can finish with some points.
Give to the back. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Martin will throw it. Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter.
All right, so far so good.
The early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically.
All right, first quarter we drew.
Here in the second.
All right, let's try to win the second quarter.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, that's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient, fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
Go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby. Ah.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Terrapins trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll run it.
Got him, baby.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Miami. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This drive will open from the 15. To the air, it's Mendoza. The safe call.
Oh, my gosh.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season, like spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
Grab behind the line. It's Hemby. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Nice.
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Martin back to pass. Release to the back. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Cooper. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Going up top again. Tight end finds a soft spot. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Catch in the middle, it's Hemby. Made a defender miss. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Hoosiers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll leave it with him. Sweet cut there.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
He'll do it himself. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. quarterback keeps it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Indiana!
This has been a back and forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
That 4th and inch is killed me.
Through the slippery surface, no problem. A 69-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
And
he takes this from inside the 5.
Oh, shoot.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Martin will throw it. Makes the grab. It's Webb. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Snagged in the middle. It's Ray. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Big 3rd down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on 3rd down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
Bring in the heat. The short hands, it's Ray. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're gonna bring out the chains to measure this one. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And the Terrapins get it past the sticks. The offense calls timeout as the 2nd one they've used this half. On 1st and 10 from the 38. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the right. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Throws to the tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Man, this tight end, he's a weapon. We've seen it, right? He can get downfield. He can make plays vertically in the passing game. So this defense was aware of that. Nice job in coverage swatting that one away.
Martin back to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try.
Oh, my God.
And the try is no good. And here in the 2nd quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
And the Hoosiers will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Good timing on the quick out. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
So now it's 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. The Terrapins lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down and inches. Nice job by getting the 1st down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Makes the grab. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the Terrapins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Martin will throw it. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Cooper. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
The Hoosiers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy for us.
And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Martin back to pass. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. from the gun, the ground game. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top.
Oh!
Fired just a little too long as the junior.
Oh my God.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Catch in the middle, it's Webb. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that 1st down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the 1st down marker. Get in there and get it.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. With the run on 1st and goal. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Now, how about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
He's going for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Tries to surge ahead.
Got him, baby.
Touchdown, Maryland! They move on top here in the 4th.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all,
Ernie on the Jets. Oh, what a cut. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. And the Hoosiers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking for a gap. It's Hemby.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Using the quick game. There he goes. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Hoosiers are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Great job in coverage by the defense. He just had nowhere to go with the ball.
And the Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game, and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That's caught. It's Morris. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll move the wide receiver. Martin will throw it. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking to throw. Wide open downfield. And he's wrestled to the ground.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Finds a tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give them the lead.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Terrapins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Power football with the run. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football. They're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
The Terrapins in a good spot here with second and short. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. The inside handoff. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the 1st down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
Takes a handoff. It's Humphrey. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And your offense, you're talking to each other the whole time. Look at the score. Understand the situation. We got a chance to go up by 2 scores. We got a chance to put this ball game away. We have to hold on to the football. 2 hands. Make sure I go to the ground with that thing in my possession. It's a big mistake that could cost him big.
He'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Caught over the middle, it's Cooper. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's going up top here late in the game. Makes the grab on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is your go-to play in this moment when I gotta have it?
Gets rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on 4th down. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Final seconds of the game. They can just take a knee and eliminate all of the drama.
And you're exhaling, too, at this point, because this was a
Oh, my God.
football game, David. It could have gone
Whew,
either
I can't
way.
even
And
talk
it
now.
was this team that made the most plays, made the fewest mistakes, and they've earned this victory formation.
And by the way, there's nothing more frustrating in the world than playing defense when they take knees. Like, it's a helpless feeling. There's nothing you can do. You have so much rage inside of you. You just want to hit somebody so hard, and they're just taking a knee, and you just got to take the L.
Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much. But
I
fans
don't care.
of
We just
winning,
need to win.
oh,
Our
everybody's a fan
contract
of winning.
said
They
we need
found
to
a
win
way
at
to
least
get it done.
5.
A win
So
is
we
a
got to our
win
5.
is a
Now
win
we
is
could
a
get
win.
one more with
Doesn't
bowl
matter how
eligible,
you
baby.
get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. But at the end of the day, David, that's a happy locker room.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boy.